suffer. It's 2020, guys. Life has been made so easy. You pound the yam flour. It's not the best invention. Trust me, this James Essentials invention is the best. You want to try doing your pounded yam using food processor. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. If you're old here, it's good to see you again. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make pounded yam using the food processor. Yes, you heard that right. Growing up, I love pounded yam. I love my swallow, but it was so, I used to always feel, oh God, to go and pound that yam. You know how stressful it is if you're your fellow Nigerians to pound yam in a mortar and a pestle. But I still did it growing up, you know. And my mom said my pounded yam used to be always good because it used to draw, like stretch. Yes, that's the word. Thank you, Jaden. If your pounded yam can stretch, then that means you did a good job pounding it. At first, I thought that was a flaw, but apparently it's a good thing. But it's quite tricky to do that. So when I got married, I still used to do that. Pound the pounded yam with the mortar and the pestle, but then I discovered the yam flour and I was like, hooray, somebody has invented something unique. And I started using yam flour instead of yam, but then I started noticing the taste was funny. And somebody mentioned to me that nowadays Nigerians, they are mixing different things, different kinds of powder with the yam flour because they're trying to make profit. And I don't know what I'm eating. It could be dangerous chemicals they're mixing in, it could be normal flour, and I think I'm eating yam. So I decided to go back to pounding yam. So in the UK, I don't have a proper mortar and pestle. I have one, but it's quite small and it's usually tricky to pound yam. So one day my husband decided, the wonderful James Essentia 007 decided, let's try putting this yam in the food processor. And I was like, oh God, you've come again with your crazy ideas. And we tried it, and guess what? It worked. It gave us the perfect pounded yam, the type that actually stretches in less than 2 minutes. So why do we have to suffer? It's 2020, guys. Life has been made so easy. You pound the yam flour. It's not the best invention. Trust me, this James Essentials invention is the best. You want to try doing your pounded yam using food processor if you have one. If you don't have one, maybe you need to buy one, okay? But this recipe shows us how to do that because I know every Nigerian knows pounded yam is easy. Basically, pounded yam is yam. If you don't know, this is what we call yam. I don't know what you call it in the side of the world you are from, but basically this is yam. So what we do is, sorry, that's the wrong knife. We will cut the yam into tiny bits because we want it to cook really fast. That's how I cut mine. So I finished cutting up my yam into small pieces, and now I'm just gonna go over to the sink and give it a quick wash because it's got some soil and sand on it. Okay, my yam is washed and very clean now. So into a small pot, just chuck it. This is a straightforward thing. There's no rocket science here. Put in some water just up to the level of the yam, and then put the lid on and straight to your stove, your gas cooker, whatever. So bring it to a boil until the yam is soft. So it's been 10 minutes and the yam is ready, I think. It's boiled. So the way you check it, obviously, is just to cook it with a cup or a spoon, whatever. See, if it just breaks easily, then it's ready. Yam is ready. I've drained the water out, but I just closed it because I wanted to retain the heat. So this is my food processor. Well, this is the blade that you use, preferably, or that's the blade I use, and make sure it's properly secure. And really, all you need to do is put the yams in. Use your spoon. You want to put one at a time, but surely you can just put it in. Okay. So that's like the right size for my size of food processor. You just turn it on and let it do the job. No more mortar and pestle. You don't need that anymore. So see, we're just gonna do the magic. So right now it's in the first setting. I'll just increase it to the second setting so it gets this thing going real fast. You know when it's getting ready because all the yam is coming together around the blades and it's not sticking to the sides of the food processor again. It's coming together as one ball or like a dough together in the middle around the blades. Then you know it's ready, okay? So that's it. Literally 1 minute. And you have your pounded yam. Come closer. We need to have a good view of this. That's it. Look at that. So if you want it softer, that's it. See, that's the stretchiness that I'm talking about. Look at that. In less than 1 minute, no more mortar and pestle, boom boom, noise everywhere, disturbing your neighbors, and no more pound dough, because you don't know what goes in that, whether it's chemical or real yam. It's ready to eat, but I like mine slightly softer, so I'm just gonna put a little bit of water inside. This is the water from the yam, just a tiny bit, just to make it a bit softer for me. But it's ready. Some people like their pounded yam strong, but some people like it slightly softer. Just whisk it up for 30 more seconds and it will be ready. That's it, ready. You can hear the sound of the food processor will change slightly because it's coming together around the blade. Ta-da! That's your pounded yam ready. 1.5 minutes. You have your pounded yam. So all I need to do now is scoop it with my spatula and serve it nice and hot. Look at that. Really easy. And then I just need to get my soup and I'm ready to eat. Look at, it's got the stretch. It's just molded smooth, no lumps at all. Look how neat and lovely it is. Like I said, this is the finished product of my pounded yam. This is my portion. From that bit of yam I used, I could get 4 or 5. It will feed the whole family, really. It's a lot of yam because yam, even though it looks small, it's very filling, okay? So now all I need to do is get my soup. I had made some banga soup before and I'm ready to eat. You just need to wash your hand. If you're an ajebota, you can use a cutlery. But yeah, I'm just gonna use my hand straight up and go for it, really. If you want to try using your food processor, let me know how you get on. Hopefully it will work out. It does work out for me all the time. Try it and leave a comment below this video. Was it nice? Was it a lifesaver? Because it is for me. And if you like this video, just give us a thumbs up and don't forget to click the subscribe button. Until next time, keep living, loving and laughing. Bye.